Hey everybody. I know some of my fans been inboxing me like crazy this morning today, and I have just been working and working and working from home. So I made a big step in my life. I'm choosing to quit my job as a CNA, PCA, whatever you want to call me, certified nursing assistant, personal care assistant, and I'm choosing to go, full throttle as a sexy BBW religious author. I know that sounds like a mouthful I just said, which it is, a sexy BBW religious author. So I'm sitting here, it's really cold in my house, but I just got out the shower and I ain't got nothing on but this jacket. It ain't a robe, it's a little coat I wear in the wintertime, fall time. So I just want to come over here and read y'all some of my readings as a sexy BBW religious author and let y'all, I know I'm always showing my tail, my big old black, round, fat bunkum on here, but this is a different side of me, a side of me that y'all have no idea about. So I just wanted to get on here and just read y'all some things from my writings, from my two-person published books that's available on Amazon. So hey, let's jump right into it. So here's my first public book, Dreams, Hope, and Stepping Out on Faith. My thoughts of how I survived the pandemic and trust in God. There it is, Sharifa A. McCaskill. That's available on Amazon. I'm going to post both my links. So I was going to just read from here. I just want to read about the author and the introduction of this book. So about the author, Sharifa A. McCaskill. That's me. Hello out there. Excuse me. First, I would like to give thanks to the Almighty God, Allah, to my mother, my brother, and nieces and nephews. Without them, this work would not have been possible. Also to my sisters, all of them. My immediate family is a mere replica of me, and I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for the continuous support in allowing me to live out my dreams as a new author. Was born in Houston, Texas, lived in Brooklyn, New York in early childhood, then moved to a small town here in North Carolina where I reside now. Went off to college, graduated as an English major. That's where my writing journey began. This work is just my thoughts on how I survived the 2020 coronavirus pandemic. I have no biological children of my own, but my nieces and nephews have played a major role in my life, becoming attached to me as their favorite auntie. My family is everything to me. I don't know life without them. I will continue to live out my dreams and continue to put out new work. Please bear with me as I completed this project all on my own from start to finish. Thank you and stay blessed and always keep God first. So that's the picture of the nieces and nephews on the back cover. But on the inside cover, it's just a picture of me. It's about the author. There's a picture of me in my old apartment on the steps. It's in black and white. The back cover is in, that's the nieces and nephews. Most of them. And about the author right there. And that's in color. So I just want to jump into things in here and just read the dedication. My dreams, hope, and stepping out on faith. God, I hope y'all not seeing my breasts. Okay. Dedication. Wednesday, May 10th, 2020, 8:07 a.m. Good morning to the world. Just a few thoughts of my own. First off, I have not actually written my thoughts down on paper in a long time. My true thoughts, my real thoughts, things I talk to only God about. Things no one knows but God himself. So, bear with me if it seems confusing. But this is me, Sharifa. This is Reefa. This is Miss Reefa, baby. Sugar Butt. Miss Aries. Miss Yum Yum. Sweet Cakes. Weefa. Auntie Reefa. Sharifa. Sharif. And Sharitha. All throughout my life, I have been called many things. Many, many things. The only thing that has stuck with me throughout my life on my end is that I am a child of God, of Allah, the good Lord himself. He is my provider, my protector, my everything. As time moved forward and I grew up into the woman I am today, is because I have never stopped believing in God Allah. I have always told God the truth and never feared his wrath. The Lord knows me. I know the Lord. When I did not have anything nor anyone, I had God. When I was down to my last, when I gave away my last to the next person and had no idea where my next meal was going to come from, the Lord was right there providing and protecting me and giving me everything that no other human being could possibly give me. God came through and gave it to me. So with that being said, I owe my life unto him. God, Allah, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, Prophet Muhammad. So with all due respect and without a doubt in my mind, I dedicate this book to the man upstairs whom I call on all day and every day of my life, God, Allah. So that was the about the author and the introduction to my first published book. That's it right there. That's what I just read. So that's Dreams, Hope, and Stepping Out of Faith. And then you have, it's a really short read. It's a really, really short read. You see, really short read. The chapters are extremely short. This is not your traditional book, that you see and you get, 2 and 3 and 100 and 4 and 500 pages. This only has 25 pages. So this is my first published book on Amazon, available on Amazon. Okay, so let's move into the second book. This came out, I published this back in February 6th of this year, 2021. But I started writing it last year. And as you see, I started writing it. The first dedication is May 10th, 2020. Right in the mere beginning, pretty much the mere beginning of the stages of the pandemic. So here is my second book that just came out probably about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And that is Reefer Chronicles, Volume 1, a collection of Dear God letters. Sharifa McCaskill. You see my Reefer Chronicles, self-love, good vibes, and inspiration. This is gonna be my baby, y'all, because this is gonna be a series of books. On the back is whatever you decide to do. Make sure it makes you happy. That's a little meme. And then you have a new about the author section, but I'm not going to read that. I kind of messed up on this book because I didn't go through all the steps that I needed to do what I did with the first one as far as like getting a chapter, the dedication. I just pretty much was ready to get it out. And, I didn't do what I was supposed to do with this one as I did the first one. The first one to me was perfect. This one to me is a lesson learned. So, as I continue writing, then, I'll know what to do with everything else. But the next thing I'm hoping that comes out is going to be my fictional story, or it might be, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm working on different, things with this computer of mine. And, hopefully I'm hoping that my fictional story is going to come out next. So here it is. This is Reefer Chronicles Volume 1. And this is going to be a series of Dear God letters. And I have not even started the next book of Dear God letters. I, just really opened my computer. After I edited, I know y'all saw me, the picture I said when I had got some inspiration, I edited. So I edited, this is the book that came out. I edited it and I got it self-published through Amazon. And it's just this is my lesson learned book. So hopefully the next one will be much better than both of the first two. All right, so I'm not going to read about the author. I don't have no dedication. It just jumps right into the collection of Dear God letters. So this one is from Monday, February 1st, 2021, 8:24 p.m. And like I said, this is just a collection of, letters to God, letters that, to God and stuff that I talk about, like, only to him, as I read in the first introduction of the first book. I talk to God. I talk to God because half the time I don't have nobody else to talk to, which I do. I can talk to my family because I don't have no friends. I talk to my brother and my sister, my mom, a couple of my other sisters, but a lot of people don't always have time to hear me, so I talk to God a lot. So that's what this is all about. Hey there, Lord. Oh, my God, Walter. Lord, that darn Walter gonna make me have a whole live heart attack. He gets on all my nerves, God. You know me, Lord, but I cannot help but to love that boy. He reminds me just of Hakeem, but he swears he is a grown-ass man out here. I just don't understand, God. Why does he have to force my hand, Lord? Please make it make sense, God. But because I just simply do not understand. And maybe I never will, but I have known this kid pretty much all of his life, and he has not changed. I told his girlfriend earlier, just accept him. I told her, just accept him for who he is. And if a person wants to be a part of another person's life, they must accept them for who they are as a human being. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Lord, bless that young man, and God, bless that young man, God, and me too. Because I swear to you, God, he's going to make it happen. Anyway, anywho, Lord, moving right along. I felt amazing otherwise. I have had a super excellent day, although I did not get my hair done like I had planned to. But it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow is a new day and I can get it done and move on to other obstacles I'm trying to complete. God, this is life. God, this life of mine that I'm living never ceases to amaze me. God, you never cease to amaze me because I open my eyes every day and endure all my trials and tribulations. God, I move and evolve into a better reefer every day, God. I promise you, and you already know what's going on because you have written my book. All I'm doing is living through your word and rewriting it and put my own little twist on it, what you have already created. Each puff of a cigarette I take, each keystroke I strike, each element I put in my mouth and grind away with my fossils, each ounce of liquid I swallow, each breath I inhale. I just cannot thank you enough, God, for helping me every step of my journey, and especially getting through this pandemic. God, I really don't ever want any of my family to suffer what is going on out there in the world. But all I know is I bow my head and I clasp my hands and worship the voice in my head. My God, Allah, my Lord and Savior grace, my strength, my soul is buried deep inside your arms, and I will never let it go as long as my heart pumps red and my lungs breathe in and out, and my brain is not going stirred crazy. I'm good, God. Thanks. So, as always, I love you dearly, and this is Lovers Month, God. We're going to have fun this month, God's willing. With regards, Miss McCaskill. So that's, the pages aren't even numbered in this book. The pages are numbered in the first book. But I read so much and I see, I read books where pages are not numbered, so that's not uncommon. When, you read something and the pages, the numbers are not there on the book. So, people do things for a reason. But this is my lesson learned. But it's going to be the Chronicles is going to be my baby. So, moving right along. Whew. I wanted to read y'all something from my computer that is, up and coming. I think I'm not going to read this. I want to jump ahead. I'll save this for a later time because this video is already at 12 minutes. So I wanted to jump into my fictional story and just read y'all a little snippet of that, which hopefully is going to be the next project that comes out. And hopefully as I continue to read, y'all, I just ordered so many books from Amazon, different books. Now I'm reading Gabrielle Union's We're Gonna Need More Wine. So I'm reading that now along with a Joel Osteen book, and I'm trying to finish Woman Evolved by T.D. Jakes' daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts. So I'm not going to read what I wanted to read because I want to read two things from the computer, but I'm just going to read one. So this is Thoughts of a Mentally Ill Black Woman, and this is actually, how can I say it? Part 2 of something I wrote a book in college, but when I moved here to this new apartment, y'all, for some reason, God really wants me to let go of that chapter of my life. When I got mentally ill. Yes, I have a mental illness. Yes, I'm a paranoid schizophrenic. Yes, I'm crazy as fuck. That's all that means. I'm cuckoo, but I take fucking medicine for it to contain that cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me flipping out, if you know me and you know that I will flip on your ass in a heartbeat, just know that I'm a work in progress still. Anyway, so I wrote a book in college, and I graduated. If you're following me, and you following my YouTube pages, 20 Fun Facts of Reefer is on my first YouTube page, Reefer Chronicles. So if you go back and you watch that video, 20 Fun Facts about me, you'll see that, yeah, I went to college, I graduated, and I got mentally ill after I graduated. That's another, stop it. Anyway, I was just saying that I wrote a book in college my senior year. It's a 5-part series, and I can't find it. I can't find the book. It's on paper. And when I moved here, I just knew I packed it. I just knew I did, but I can't find it. So God just did not. If I find it, all well and good, I'll publish it, rewrite it, edit it, do what I need to do with it. Anyway, so this Thoughts of a Mentally Ill Black Woman is like, it's fictional, but I don't know. I can't, I know what was going on in my head and what's going on paper, but I can't really describe it because that book that I wrote in college is gone missing. And, without that, that's like I don't know, that's the beginning of my writing journey is all I can say. Anyway, so here we go. Thoughts of a Mentally Ill Black Woman. Thoughts of a Mentally Ill Black Woman. This is my fictional story that's going to be coming out soon. I remember at the age of 12, just twitching my tail up and down Carey Street, the hottest, smallest thing on the block, pussy on fire, waiting to be touched, caressed, and fucked. Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing at all. I just knew I was the hottest, bestest, prettiest little young thing on the block. Just a sashaying around, flaunting these big titties in all the dope boy faces. My big bro and daddy and mama hated it. My other siblings didn't care because they were too busy doing the same thing. Anyways, yeah, I had a little doodaddy in the cut. Yes, he was my main nigga. But of course, there were others and others and others just waiting to pop this little cherry. No, it hadn't got popped yet, but I was waiting to give it to the right drug dealer. I was waiting to give it to the right drug dealer. Did not know absolutely nothing about love, drugs, money, nor men. All I knew was I had some big breasts, a small waist, and a mean hustle skill. I was ready. I thought I was ready. But in reality, I was nowhere near ready for the trouble I was about to endure. I have always believed in God since the day I understood who the Lord was. We grew up under a different religion than my peers, so it was always different lifestyle than what my friends would talk about. Even though I was so beautiful inside and out, have been all my life, they still talked about me like a doll. All the niggas want to pop this cherry and all the females want to fight me. And I never ran from a fight. I never backed down from nothing or nobody. I always stepped up to the plate when it was time to show up and show out. I used to have to fight my siblings so much that they put that bite in me. And every day of my freshman year of high school, when I got off that school bus and to walk down the street to go home, I had to fight my neighbor. She stayed 2 doors down from me. She never approached me inside the school building, nor any other time. But at that very moment, I stepped off the school bus. Come on. That very moment I stepped off the school bus, she used to drag me. I beat her ass too sometimes, but we would drag each other up and down them streets from the bus stop all the way down to my doorstep. I was never scared of her, but every day I woke up, I was ready for the brawl. We just fought until we grew out of it. Then I had to fight other bitches that were jealous of me throughout my years. Now I fight hoes with my mind, not my hands. So that's the beginning. That's chapter 1 of my fictional story. So yeah, I'm finna end this video, y'all. I hope I put some insight onto y'all, show y'all a different side of Reaper, Miss Yum Yum, and let y'all know that, I have 2 published books, which I read. Those were the first 2 things I read. Dreams, Hope, and Stepping Out on Faith. And Reefer Chronicles Volume 1. And what I just read is just in the making. That's my fictional story, because the first 2 are non-fictional. Those are really just my thoughts and just, trying to get my stuff. This video was finna hit 20 minutes. I'm sorry it's so long. Oh, child. But anyway, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Try to anyway. The air is pretty much cooler outside, but we have our moments where it's hot and cool. North Carolina weather. Anyway, Reefer loves y'all. Miss Yum Yum love y'all. Gritty Girl 36 loves y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And you can always go on Amazon and order either of the 2 books that are published on there already. They're really cheap. Both of them are under $15. The second one is only like $9, $8.99. The first one is only $10.99 or something like that. So yes, please order for you, your friend, your family, your mama, your sister, cousin, everybody. Anyway, I love y'all, and I'm going to go ahead and go before the 20-minute mark hit. And always say your prayers, stay blessed, stay safe, and God got y'all. You got this, we got this, and we're going to get through this. I love you. Bye-bye.